Hi guys, it's Dave, the founder of myebook.co.za. I wanted to release a short video today just helping authors create a 3D cover image of their books. So it applies to print and ebooks, the result's going to be a great looking 3D cover image that you can use anywhere online, whether it's Facebook, emails, social media, that sort of thing. And all the work I'm going to be doing is based inside free software, so nothing stops you. It's actually really quick and really simple. And yeah, let me walk you through it. So the first thing you'll need is a 3D cover template. It's going to look something like this, and it's quite obvious what it's used for. Your cover is going to go on the front, and it's a freely downloadable file. I'll make sure it's available on my blog. So download that. The second thing you'll need is obviously a cover. So have your cover ready. It doesn't matter really what file type or the size. We're going to resize it anyway, so don't worry too much about specifics, but just have your cover image ready. We're going to be using a free online editor to actually stitch everything together. So it's Pixlr. Here's the address, apps.pixlr.com/editor. It's freely available, and it's really simple to use. So those guys who worried about not really knowing how to use a computer, don't worry. It's really straightforward. I'm going to walk you through it every step of the way. Lastly, not essential, but I'm going to recommend you use GIMP to touch the picture up that we're going to make. So GIMP is a free editing, image editing tool, freely available, and it's not essential. We're going to use it just to make the picture look that much better before we finished. Okay, so you've downloaded the 3D book image, you've got your cover ready. Let's begin. So within the online editor Pixlr, let's open image from computer. Okay, we're going to start with a 3D book template. Open that up. You're going to see it's very simple right in front of me. Now obviously the next step is actually to stitch our cover image to this 3D template. To do that, we select layer, we select open image as layer. We find wherever we saved our book image. Here's mine. Select open. Okay, here it is. Now for those of you wondering where my book template's gone, don't worry, it's sitting right behind. It's just covered up with a slightly bigger book image. So the next step is, let's resize this. Let's get it perfectly placed over our 3D image. So to do that, we select the edit menu, free distort. Okay, I've selected free distort. I'm going to drag our book cover to fit my template. Very straightforward. Selecting blue dots and just dragging. You can see I can drag it whatever size I want, whichever shape I want. I'm just going to do it exactly to fit. I'm just going to do it to drag. I'm just going to drag it to fit my cover. This is very simple, guys. Don't worry at all about the complexity of this software. It's very, very easy to use. Okay, it looks perfect. So I've taken, opened up my 3D template, opened using the layer command. Yes, I want to apply those changes. Using the layer command, open images layer, I inserted my cover. Then using the edit free distort, I was able to fit the cover to my template. Next step is just to save what I've created. So I'm going to change the output format from JPEG to PNG. I'm going to give it a cool name just so I know exactly what it's called. So my 3D cover. Okay, I'm going to save it back to my desktop, and that's actually the hardest part of it done. If you look on the desktop where I saved it, I have a very good looking 3D cover image. Let's preview it in Microsoft. There's my 3D cover image. Now it looks great. It's a little bit big. It's also got this white space around it. You can't see it too well, but it's got white space around it. And that's where GIMP comes in. So you can stop here. You've actually gone far enough. You can actually use this for those of you who worried about going any deeper into and using GIMP. For those of you who want to tidy this picture up a bit, stay with me. Okay, so I've got GIMP open in the background. Now using GIMP, I'm going to go File, Open. I'm going to load the image I just created. So from my desktop, I called it my 3D cover. There it is. Let's open it up. Okay, Now, despite the complex look of this, don't worry at all, it's going to be very simple. Okay, so the first step is, let's get rid of all this white space around what we created. Okay, so I'm going to use a free select tool, click in each corner. You can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, I've got my book image selected, but I don't want to delete the book image itself. I want to delete the white space around it. So I invert what I've selected. Now I've actually got the white space around it selected. So again, that was just select, invert. Now I'm going to push a delete button, and the white space is gone. So we're going to just have the book image itself. To tidy this up, I want to actually move these borders of the canvas closer to the image. I don't like all the space around the book. Even though the white's gone, I want to reduce the space. I go image and canvas size to reduce that. So I'm just going to click and hold down. You'll see via the preview below exactly what's happening. I'm reducing the canvas size so the space around the book is just shortened or lessened. Okay, I'm going to select resize, and you're going to see what's going to happen to this space. Resize looks a lot better. You can actually do it a bit more if you wanted as well. Next step is, this image is actually quite big. You can't see it from this, but it's sitting at 1600 by 2200. It's a little bit too big. If you're going to use it in Facebook and inside banners and things like that, it needs to be reduced a bit. So to reduce this image size, I go image, scale, scale image. Now I'm going to reduce it. I'm just going to type in 500. It's going to auto complete to 705. And I'm going to select the scale button. Now it looks really small, but via the dimensions up top we can actually see it sitting at 500 by 705. Okay, now let's export what we've just done. Export. Okay, my 3D cover, and we'll select, we'll name it edited, straight to the desktop. Okay, we're exporting a PNG format, so don't worry about these, just leave them as the default options and export, and it's done. So just to recap, we opened up the image we created from Pixlr. We, using the free select tool, selected the book image around the borders. We inverted the selection, hit the delete button to remove that space. We reduced the canvas size. We then scaled the image down, and we've saved it to our desktop. So I'll minimize this. So here it is. Let me drag it up here. Here is our finished product. So let's preview it. So it's now got no white space around it. You can't really see too well, but the white space is gone. And this is now perfect to use in Facebook, LinkedIn, Google, Twitter, any sort of social media. It looks really good. It's a great marketing tool. I love inserting it into email signatures, which I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys how to create great looking email signatures in another video. But there we go. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you find any other uses for this image. Thanks, guys.